Hello everyone, Manthrow here, and welcome to a video that I'm very excited to bring information to you from RuneScape themselves. It's on the main page, but I'm very excited about this because there is actually some very interesting information. First, I want to go over Game Jam for 2018. This is about bringing, different items and stuff that's going on this weekend. Well, no, next weekend actually. Oh, no, it is this weekend. Sorry, guys. Okay, so there's over 30 JMods have signed up to take part and create impactful updates inspired by, or in some cases, taken directly from player suggestions from the forums, Reddit, and Twitter. Now, of course, we all know Reddit and Twitter are the top two. But there's also an official RuneScape Discord and everything. So that's going on this weekend. Next weekend, they're presenting all the ideas that have been completed or probably going to be currently worked on, because let's face it, some updates might take longer than others. Certain things might arise that'll delay it. But now the big thing I want to present to you guys is the price change and summer content. Now they want to go over and kind of announce the price changes, and I guess it's because they had a big impact on people worried about their memberships going up in price, and it's that basically what it comes down to is if you're already paying and you have a current membership and you don't let it lapse, you're going to be paying the same amount. You're going to be what's called grandfathered in, so that means you'll be getting that same price. So people who have been playing since, it was like $5 a month, they're still going to be paying $5 a month. This is only going to be affecting new players or players who have let their membership lapse more than 14 days. That's, in 2 weeks, that's actually pretty reasonable. I mean, all you have to do is maybe find a way to get a bond, and then you'll be okay again for a little while. Why I recommend taking part in the Find JD event that is on Twitter, because he gives out bonds. I believe it's every day or every so many days, but Find JD, that's a perfect way to do it. And then other YouTubers, and including myself, we do events where we give away bonds. Now I usually only do mine during the premium membership packages. This way, people can purchase them if they so desire, or if they want to sell the bonds and make the profit, they can do that too. But that's, the different things to watch out for, and just in case, maybe you can't afford it, maybe you don't have a credit card, whatever, whatever the reason might be. But there is ways out there to, try to get your membership. And, I apologize for people, who do enter my contests and other contests and they never win. It's just one of those things where somebody's got to win, but it might not be you, but why not you at the same time? Because somebody's got to win, so it's always a good idea to enter just in case. But this is some stuff that is going to be coming up for these summer updates, and I'm very excited for, especially just even the first one. It is going to be Elite Dungeons. Now this is not coming out in any direct order, but this is coming out this summer update, because now I know next month Solak is supposedly supposed to be coming out. So next month expect Solak, and then after that I'm not entirely sure. I would have a good feeling if Solak is coming out in May, that June will be kind of a light month. Maybe it'll start the summer beach event, so that'll probably be the main highlight for June, and then July will probably be another one of these bigger updates, and then again in August it'll probably be another small one, and then to finish off the summer it'll be the last one here. So these are probably the three big updates of the year, for the summer anyway. Now I could be far wrong. These could be coming out every single month. I have no idea. But now the Elite Dungeons. It's going to start with the Temple of Aminishi. So home to the Guardian Beast Zero and its followers. So this is kind of like raids, but not quite like raids. It's more of a small group type of raid. So if you're familiar to let's say Warcraft, let's say World of Warcraft, you have dungeons and you had raids. So this is kind of like RuneScape's versions of their dungeons. So it's going to be very interesting. It's encouraging to explore it. You're going to be able to get different new loot. There's going to be tokens, dungeoneering XP and tokens. There's going to be loot. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. There's going to be lore. It looks amazing, even from the concept drawings in themselves, because it looks like right here is where you start in this dungeon. You go in, you have your first major encounter, you keep going in, you go off to the side over to here, you have another major encounter, and then if you want to, you can have the final encounter over here. Or you can just do the first one and then leave. So that is absolutely fantastic. It looks amazing. I hope it is amazing as it looks, but I am very excited for this one. So you know what that means. Day one, I'm doing this. But here's the big kicker. You can form groups of up to 3 people, so you can be anywhere from 1 to 3. Now, if you are going into this solo, it is going to be, it even says here, beware, this will be incredibly difficult on your own. This is alternatively, you can go in with friends, forming groups of up to 3 players for slightly less challenging experience. And if you're only interested in the story and lore, then you can enter in the story mode, where it has a lower difficulty. But keep in mind, each time you lower stuff, your loot is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And your experience will probably get smaller and smaller and smaller. So keep that in mind as you go about this. Now, it says here they're going to start Ammunition in June, but they have already begun work on the second Elite Dungeon for later in the year, with potentially more in the future. So we already know. We already know there's going to be 2 dungeons this year, and we already know one is going to be the Temple of Ammunition, and this is the picture of a hint at the next one, which I'm sure you guys can probably already tell as well. This is probably going to be in the Karamja volcano. It's probably going to deal with the Tizkahet, or it's going to deal with the Wilderness volcano. It's going to be in those kind of regions from the looks of it, which it looks amazing. This looks amazing. Just the concepts look amazing. So expect that sometime this year. But yeah, it even says they're going to start with Ammunition in June. So, oh wait, I was wrong. So yeah, it's going to be Solak in May, and then the first one of these Elite Dungeons in June. So do expect that I'm going to be doing this right as it comes out. And then to top it off, we're having player-owned farms come out. Now, it does say most of your time on the farm will be spent nurturing the livestock. You will choose the animals to place in your pen, help them grow, breed them to create better beasts, check for them for XP, sell them at the market, or retire them and bring them for something bigger and better. It says animals will be tradable, and if you get a hold of a certain breeds, you will gain access to global buffs for your farming runs and other related skills. They're also planning rewards that plug into farming and other skills, magic beans, and are their current favorite, I guess, and be working up to building up the farm to its full potential and unlocking everything it has to offer. So basically, you might as well look at this as player-owned ports, but a farm version. That's essentially what it is. So it's going to be very interesting. Now, unfortunately, this one does not have a time frame that they have listed on this page for when it's coming out. But it's going to be coming out this summer. That's all I can really tell you. And my gut is telling me if they're going to have Solak next month, and then the first Elite Dungeon in June, it won't be in July. It'll be either August or September. That's my assumption. And Solak is coming next month. There's going to be more information on Solak in the month ahead video that they're doing, but it's actually coming. And apparently there's actually a 3D model here we can load up. Now, I don't have fancy internet, so this is a little bit slower for me compared to a lot of people. But while that's... Okay, here we go. Here's the 3D model. That's roughly how big people are versus Solak. So that is actually really cool. It's showing 5 people. I think it's... Oh, it does. It offers both duo and 7-player mode. So like, will provide one of the toughest challenges that we have offered in RuneScape. So he is going to be absolutely insane to fight, but should be interesting nonetheless. And you can actually view it in VR if you really want to. You can do a model inspect, different types of settings. That's absolutely fantastic. But also, for this summer, we can expect to see Master Skill Cape perks. So the people who have 120, congratulations, you are going to be getting more perks. And then they're going to be improving 99 skill perks. So that is absolutely fantastic. They're going to polish it, make them better, make them more worthwhile. The Game Jam actually starts at April 14th, 1400 game time. This is for the live stream. They do have a Discord for it. It's discord.gg backslash or front slash, I'm not sure, /RS. So do go ahead and join that if you so desire to. And then there's also another live stream for it on April 15th at 1400 game time. And then Game Jam live roundup stream, which is April 19th at 1600 game time. So I had to make this video. I had a different video plan for today, but I had to make this and share this with you guys because this is pretty huge. I'm actually very excited for this. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later guys.